Welcome back for Food City Friday here in the Daytime Kitchen with Chef Julie making those no-bake treats. And you finished up that.
I finished up the one,
yes.
So there it is. So it'll be good to sit in the fridge for a while, and I can kind of garnish it
And
up later.
you got to finish one.
I have a finished one up there.
How long do you leave that in the fridge?
Overnight is good. Probably 6 hours would be good, just so those graham crackers soften up really good for you.
And you just cut it into squares?
Cut it into squares or scoop it out, whatever you want to do.
And if you feel like it, put a little ice cream on it. It doesn't matter. Oh, okay. What are we working on now?
Well, this one I'm doing like a chocolate peanut butter cream cheese pie, which is really good. And I decided to make it a pie. If you go to my website, bakingwithjulie.com, and do the link for the recipe, you'll see they did it in a square pan. But I thought a pie would be fun. And then you can do the pre-baked crust. See, it's already made. And if you notice, there's a little treat in there. That is Nutella or the hazelnut spread. I thought, let's put that in the bottom. That'll be delicious.
I just thought that was some chocolate. But
no, that's the good stuff. That's right.
It, yeah.
So what I have in here, actually, I've already prepped it, is some peanut butter, cream cheese, and powdered sugar put together. And I'm going to fold in half of a tub of whipped topping into
You're
there.
doing a lot of folding of whipped topping.
That is, well, that's the secret with these. You know, you do the instant pudding, and you do the whipped topping, and then, you know, that just makes it so simple.
It makes it smooth
and for
and creamy.
summer, for summer, you know, you've got stuff going on, things to do, and who wants to waste all this time? I mean, you can elevate it if you've got the time, but there's nothing wrong with doing it this way. And
gotta have some shortcuts.
Gotta have some shortcuts. All right, so now we're just going to put this peanut butter thing right
on top of that
here.
Nutella.
Yum, yummy. And do that. And now I did use crunchy peanut butter myself, mainly because it would give it just a little extra texture. Just a little extra texture. Because honestly, I think that's a part of what makes a really great dessert, is when you have different textures. So that was a part of my thought.
I think you've done this a time or two. You did that really well.
I have done this a time or two. So now over here, I have some pudding. You just do a thing of pudding and 1 cup of milk. Let it get soft set on you, like that. And now we're going to fold in the rest over here.
Gotta get that whipped topping.
Gotta get that in there. Now I'm actually going to let you do a fun job if you can promise to be good.
I'll try.
Okay, so here's some some peanut butter cups.
She knows my weakness for these. Okay.
So put a few of them on there while I fold this together.
So I'll put a few on here.
Put on a few, because you can put as much of that as you want. Or let's say you wanted to get some Oreo cookies and crunch up and put on there. You could do that. So just kind of sprinkle them around, because we're going to cover it up.
You don't want them like in a ring or
it doesn't have to be special.
It's okay.
And you can make it special if you want to.
That's okay.
Be OCD on us there. But anyway, so here we've just got, you know, the whipped topping and that pudding put together. And I'm just going to put that on top there.
All right.
And that's that.
I'm going to put a few more of these, so I'll have a few to eat here.
There you go. You got to save something for later.
That's right.
Now
one more. There we go. Okay.
And then you'll put this on top. Now this is pretty loose, as you can tell. But what I did is, of course, you can see the finished one I have. And let's go ahead and pull that one up so we can look at it real good.
Look here.
Yeah. So now I actually put mine in the freezer, y'all, is what I did. I froze it. And, of course, you can see how wonderful that is.
And you decorated with more than
Reese cups. And I decorated more than Reese cups. I got some real whipped cream put on there.
Cookies.
And the other thing that's great for any of these kinds of desserts, get the shell topping. There's all flavors. And when you put it on something cold, it hardens right away, and it's so delicious and good.
So another texture.
Another texture. Another feature. I took some Oreo cookies, and one little quickie tip. If you want to take an Oreo cookie and cut it in half, you get you a serrated knife. Okay. Whoopee.
I got it.
And then you don't push down. You saw back and forth.
You don't want it to break on you.
And you'll feel it come through the first one, and then there's the second one. And you'll cut it, and it's just perfect every time.
Every time.
You just have to be a little patient.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure to be here.
Great ways to get dessert without having to get over a stove and make it hot in the house and everything. Great no-bake treats. And if you'll find out, go to bakingwithjulie.com. And for all the ingredients we had here today, go to foodcity.com.